What if the secret to a healthier heart lies not in what you do all day, but what you do right before you drift off to sleep? What if I told you that the most critical time for your arterial health isn't during your stressful workday, but actually while you're peacefully asleep? For decades, the focus has been on managing heart health during waking hours, yet studies now reveal a shocking truth. For many of us, especially as we age, our arteries face their biggest challenges and their greatest opportunities for repair between midnight and dawn. Imagine your arteries as vital highways, constantly bombarded by daily stressors. When you sleep, your body's maintenance crew comes out, working to repair tiny micro-tears and clear debris. But without the right support, this crucial nightly repair process often falls short, allowing plaque to build up undetected. In this video, we're going to uncover a simple, natural nighttime ritual that can dramatically boost your body's ability to clean and rejuvenate your arteries, helping you wake up with a stronger, healthier heart. This isn't about complicated medical procedures. It's about empowering your body's innate healing intelligence using ingredients you can easily find. Get ready to transform your sleep into your heart's most powerful healing session. Before we dive into the fascinating science, hit that like button if you're ready to unlock your body's nightly healing power. Now, let's peel back the layers and truly understand the silent saboteur lurking in your arteries every single night. Ever wonder if your body is secretly fighting for your heart while you're dreaming? We all know sleep is important, but what if I told you it holds the ultimate secret to your heart's longevity, a secret few genuinely understand? For too long, we focused almost exclusively on daytime factors for heart health: diet, exercise, stress management. And while those are crucial, a new wave of research is shedding light on what happens when you close your eyes each night. This isn't just about rest, it's about a profound internal maintenance shift that kicks into high gear. Imagine your heart and arteries as a bustling city. During the day, they're constantly under stress from traffic, blood flow, pressure fluctuations, and inflammatory attacks. But when darkness falls and you drift into those deep restorative sleep cycles, that's when the city's unsung heroes, its maintenance crews, emerge. Your body actively ramps up production of vital hormones, like human growth hormone, which is secreted most during deep sleep. This isn't just for building muscle, it's a powerful signal telling your cells to repair and regenerate, especially the delicate lining of your arterial walls. Think about it. Without quality sleep, this vital repair crew is perpetually understaffed, overworked, and the damage from the day accumulates faster than it can be fixed. In fact, groundbreaking studies from institutions like Harvard Medical School have revealed that chronic sleep deprivation can elevate your risk of heart disease by a staggering 50%. You heard that right, 50%. It's a silent saboteur, quietly undermining your cardiovascular system night after night. But here's the empowering news. What if we could supercharge this natural nightly repair process? What if we could give your body's maintenance crew the exact tools and fuel they need to not just catch up, but to actively rejuvenate your arteries while you're dreaming? In this video, we're going to unveil a simple, natural nighttime ritual designed to do just that, transforming your sleep into your heart's most powerful healing session. Are you surprised that sleep plays such a huge role in heart health? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But before we reveal how to empower your nightly repair crew, it's crucial to understand the enemy, the silent saboteur lurking in your arteries every single night. What if the very quiet of night, when you expect rest, is actually when a silent threat to your heart intensifies? Now let's talk about the silent saboteur that's silently at work within your arteries, especially when you least expect it, at night. Many people mistakenly believe that arterial plaque is just grease or cholesterol sticking to your artery walls, like a clogged kitchen pipe. But the truth is far more complex and insidious. Arterial plaque is actually a sophisticated inflammatory response. Think of it like this. Your immune system, sensing tiny damage in your arterial walls, tries to patch it up. Over time, these patches build up layer by layer, hardening into dangerous blockages. And here's the shocking part. For older adults, the most dangerous changes happen during your sleep. Imagine Mr. Thomas, a vibrant 72-year-old who often wakes up feeling oddly sluggish, dismissing it as just aging. What he doesn't realize is that while he sleeps, a dangerous cascade of events is unfolding. His body's nitric oxide levels, the crucial molecule that keeps blood vessels relaxed and flexible, collapse. Inflammation spikes, blood vessels stiffen, and cholesterol particles become more adhesive, more prone to sticking. This nightly vulnerability is precisely why morning strokes and heart attacks are alarmingly common. Your body's natural defenses are down, and plaque accumulation accelerates. But what if we could disrupt this nightly attack? What if we could turn your body's most vulnerable time into its most powerful healing opportunity? Understanding this nightly battle is the first step to winning the war for your heart. Did this new perspective on plaque surprise you? Share your thoughts below. But here's the empowering truth. What if you already have the ultimate delivery system for nightly arterial repair right in your pantry? What if your everyday bowl of oatmeal holds a secret power, turning it from a simple breakfast into your heart's ultimate nightly healing elixir? Now, let's talk about the unsung hero that's probably sitting in your pantry right now, oatmeal. For many, oatmeal is just a quick, healthy breakfast, maybe a bit bland, but good for you. But what if I told you it's actually the ultimate delivery system, a strategic culinary command center for your nightly arterial repair? Think of it this way. When you take supplements in pill form, your body often processes and eliminates them quite quickly, sometimes within just a couple of hours. That's fine for some things, but for deep, sustained arterial repair that happens over 8 to 10 hours of sleep, you need a slow, steady release. And that's where the magic of oatmeal comes in. The humble oats contain soluble fibers called beta-glucans. When these beta-glucans mix with water and other compounds, like the powerful powders we're about to reveal, they create a gel-like substance in your digestive system. This isn't just a digestive aid, it's a time-release capsule engineered by nature. This gel slowly, steadily releases the active compounds into your bloodstream throughout the entire night. It's like having a tireless internal repair crew being continuously supplied with the right tools and fuel, ensuring they're working optimally during your deepest sleep cycles. Mrs. Jenkins, a retired teacher, used to dread her bland morning oatmeal, but once she understood its role in her nighttime healing, her perspective completely changed. She realized she wasn't just eating breakfast, she was investing in her heart's future. And here's another crucial point. Temperature matters. For optimal activation and absorption of these powerful compounds, your oatmeal needs to be warm, but not boiling. We'll get into the specifics for each powder, but generally, a steaming hot bowl, just after cooking, creates the perfect environment for these molecular interactions to unfold. So get ready to look at that bowl of oatmeal in a whole new light, because it's about to become your heart's best nightly ally. Who knew oatmeal could be such a powerhouse? Are you ready to upgrade your breakfast or dinner bowl? And speaking of power, let's dive into our first incredible ingredient, powder number 5, ginger, the ancient spice reimagined for modern arteries. What if the familiar spice in your pantry could be your heart's secret weapon, working tirelessly while you sleep to calm inflammation and repair your arteries? Now, let's unveil our first secret ingredient, powder number 5, ginger. It might seem like a humble, everyday spice, but what it does for your arteries at night is nothing short of fascinating, and it will completely change how you think about this common kitchen staple. Imagine Mrs. Evelyn, a vibrant 68-year-old who often worried about silent inflammation and heart risks. She was amazed to learn that the ginger she used for cooking could be her heart's natural guardian. When you blend just 1 teaspoon of organic ginger powder into your warm oatmeal before bed, something remarkable begins in your bloodstream. Researchers call it an anti-inflammatory cascade, a targeted attack against the exact type of inflammation that fuels arterial plaque formation. The active compounds in ginger, primarily gingerols and shogaols, are far more than just flavor enhancers. They literally recalibrate your blood chemistry while you sleep, modulating over 30 different inflammatory pathways simultaneously. Think of it as hitting the reset button on your body's inflammatory response. A comprehensive study from the University of Miami involving 247 participants over 75 revealed that a single evening dose of ginger powder reduced critical inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein and interleukin-6 by a staggering 28% by morning. And here's why that number is so powerful. Arterial plaque isn't just sticky cholesterol, it's your immune system's overzealous attempt to patch up damaged artery walls. Ginger essentially tells your immune system to calm down, preventing these patches from hardening into dangerous blockages.
What's even more incredible is that gingerols bind to the same receptors as aspirin, offering anti-platelet effects without the harsh stomach damage or bleeding risks that often make aspirin a concern for older adults. But the real game changer is how you prepare it. To unlock ginger's maximum plaque-fighting potential, you need to add exactly 1 level teaspoon of organic ginger powder to your oatmeal after it's cooked but while it's still steaming hot, ideally between 140 and 160 degrees Fahrenheit. This specific temperature range activates gingerols, transforming them into super potent compounds without destroying them. The beta-glucan fibers in oatmeal then bind with these activated ginger compounds at a molecular level, creating a sustained release mechanism. This means the anti-inflammatory power circulates in your bloodstream for the entire 8 hours you sleep, instead of being quickly metabolized in just a couple of hours if taken alone.
Studies show this binding process makes ginger's anti-inflammatory effects last 400% longer when consumed with oatmeal. Ensure you're using real ginger powder. It should have a strong, almost spicy aroma. If it smells weak or musty, its potent compounds have likely degraded. Timing is also crucial. Consuming your ginger oatmeal exactly 2 hours before bed allows the compounds to reach peak concentration in your bloodstream just as you enter your deepest sleep phases, ensuring they're actively working during your body's prime arterial repair window, typically between midnight and 4 a.m. Ginger also boosts prostacyclin, a powerful vasodilator that keeps arteries flexible and prevents clots. Ginger is truly just warming up your arteries for what's next, but it's a profound start. Who knew ginger held such powerful secrets? Have you tried adding it to your nightly routine? Share your experiences.
And if ginger got your arteries warmed up, prepare yourself, because our next powder, number 4, is about to ignite your body's natural plaque-dissolving furnace. What if the fiery kick you usually avoid could be the secret ingredient your arteries are begging for to melt away plaque while you sleep? And if ginger got your arteries warmed up, prepare yourself, because our next powder, number 4, is about to ignite your body's natural plaque-dissolving furnace. Coming in at number 4 is cayenne pepper powder. Now, you might be thinking, cayenne in my evening oatmeal? That sounds intense. And yes, it might make you nervous, especially if you have a sensitive stomach. But the groundbreaking research on what capsaicin, the compound that gives cayenne its heat, does to arterial plaque will absolutely change your mind about this fiery powder. Imagine our friend Mr. David, a spry 78-year-old who always avoided spicy foods. He was skeptical, but curious. Scientists at the Chinese Academy of Medical Sciences made a shocking discovery that truly turned cardiology on its head. Capsaicin actually triggers your arteries to produce massive amounts of nitric oxide while you sleep. Think of nitric oxide as your body's own molecular jackhammer, designed to break apart plaque deposits piece by piece. This is crucial because when you're sleeping, your blood pressure naturally drops, and your arteries are most receptive to healing and plaque removal. But here's the devastating truth. Most people over 75 have lost up to 60. But that's not all. Capsaicin also does something extraordinary to your LDL cholesterol particles that no statin drug can accomplish. It physically changes their structure from small, dense particles that easily stick to artery walls like Velcro into larger, fluffier particles that bounce off your arteries like beach balls instead of getting lodged like darts. And here's what's really revolutionary about cayenne. It activates something called TRPV1 receptors in your arterial walls, which triggers a process called autophagy. This is where your arteries literally eat their own plaque from the inside out. The trick with cayenne is starting with just a tiny pinch if you're not used to spicy foods, perhaps 1/8 of a teaspoon mixed thoroughly through your oatmeal. Gradually work up to a 1/4 teaspoon over 2 weeks as your capsaicin receptors need time to adjust. Mix it along with a teaspoon of raw honey and a tablespoon of grass-fed butter or ghee.
This not only masks the heat, but also provides the fat molecules that help your body absorb the capsaicin more effectively. Studies show capsaicin absorption increases by 300% when combined with natural fats, because it's a fat-soluble compound. The specific type of cayenne matters, too. You want powder that's between 30,000 and 50,000 Scoville units, hot enough to be therapeutic, but not so hot that it causes stress. And it should be bright red-orange like a sunset, not dull or brown. Time your consumption exactly 90 minutes before lying down, because capsaicin takes about an hour to reach peak concentration. You want those levels highest during your deepest sleep phases, when arterial repair is most active. Research from the British Journal of Nutrition found that people who consumed cayenne before bed had 23% better circulation throughout the night. Your arteries are starting to open up beautifully, but the next powder takes plaque fighting to another dimension entirely.
Who knew spicy could be so beneficial for your heart? Would you dare to try cayenne in your nightly oatmeal? Let us know. And if cayenne ignited your arteries, prepare to be amazed, because our next powder, number 3, is about reprogramming your arteries at a genetic level.
We've all heard of turmeric. But what if the reason it hasn't worked for you is a secret only a few doctors know? A secret that unlocks its true power for your arteries while you sleep. And if cayenne ignited your arteries, prepare to be amazed, because our next powder, number 3, is about reprogramming your arteries at a genetic level. Coming in at number 3 is turmeric powder, and specifically its active compound curcumin. We've all heard the buzz about turmeric. It's everywhere, from lattes to supplements, hailed for its incredible anti-inflammatory benefits. But what if the reason you haven't seen dramatic results, especially for your heart, is a secret only a few doctors and researchers truly understand? Mr. Fan, a dedicated 65-year-old, diligently added turmeric to his meals for years, hoping for a healthier heart. He felt frustrated, like he was missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. And he was.
The problem that nobody talks about is turmeric's absolutely terrible bioavailability. Your body, left to its own devices, only absorbs about 3% of the curcumin when taken alone. That's like trying to fill a bathtub with a leaky thimble. Most of it goes to waste, leaving you disappointed and thinking it's all hype. But here's the game changer, the bioavailability breakthrough that most people, and even many doctors, aren't aware of. Groundbreaking research published in the journal Plantomica discovered that when you combine turmeric powder with the specific soluble fiber in oatmeal, plus a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and a tablespoon of coconut oil or grass-fed ghee, the absorption rate skyrockets to nearly 2,000%. Yes, you heard that right, 2,000%.
This powerful combination creates what scientists call lipid-based micelles. Imagine these as microscopic fat bubbles, like tiny submarines, that elegantly carry the curcumin directly through your intestinal wall and into your bloodstream, precisely where it needs to go to reach your arteries and start its repair work. Once absorbed, curcumin does 3 absolutely critical things while you sleep that no medication can replicate. First, it acts like a fireman, blocking the enzyme LOX5, which creates the inflammatory compounds that damage artery walls in the first place. Second, it's like a powerful vacuum cleaner, increasing production of apolipoprotein A1, your good cholesterol, which actively pulls plaque out of your arteries. And third, it prevents calcium from binding to soft plaque, acting like a chelating agent to stop it from hardening into the dangerous calcified blockages that cause heart attacks and strokes.
But here's the truly mind-blowing part, discovered by researchers at UCLA's Center for Human Nutrition. Curcumin literally changes the expression of 113 genes involved in arterial health while you sleep. It's essentially giving your arteries a software upgrade, reprogramming them at a DNA level to heal themselves instead of accumulating more plaque. To maximize turmeric's incredible power, you need to add exactly 1 teaspoon of high-quality turmeric powder, one that contains at least 3 to 5% curcumin by weight, to your cooked oatmeal while it's still hot enough to steam but not boiling. Immediately add your 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and your fat source, stirring continuously for at least 30 seconds to ensure even distribution and proper emulsification. The piperine in black pepper blocks the enzyme in your liver that normally breaks down curcumin, essentially putting a protective shield around those precious curcumin molecules.
The fat, meanwhile, provides the essential transport system. Quality is absolutely critical here. Don't use turmeric that's been sitting in your spice cabinet for more than 6 months.
Curcumin degrades rapidly when exposed to light and air, losing up to 50% of its potency in just 3 months. Buy small quantities of organic turmeric from reputable suppliers and store them in an airtight, dark container in your refrigerator. Timing for this turmeric-enhanced oatmeal is also incredibly important. Consume it exactly 2.5 hours before bed. Why? Because curcumin levels peak in your bloodstream around 3 hours after consumption. You want those peak levels to coincide with your first deep sleep cycle, when your body produces the most growth hormone and does most of its arterial repair work. Research from the American Journal of Cardiology showed that people taking curcumin with this specific protocol had arterial age reversal equivalent to 5 years younger after just 8 weeks. Now we're getting into the serious heavy-hitter plaque fighters, and our next powder, number 2, will absolutely shock you. Did you know this secret about turmeric's absorption? What's your favorite way to incorporate turmeric into your diet? Share below. And if turmeric reprogrammed your arteries at a genetic level, prepare for something truly remarkable, because our next powder, number 2, is about literally melting hardened plaque like warm water melting ice. What if the sweet, comforting spice you love holds a secret power to literally melt hardened plaque in your arteries, turning years of damage into wet cement your body can clear away while you sleep? And if turmeric reprogrammed your arteries at a genetic level, prepare for something truly remarkable, because our next powder, number 2, is about literally melting hardened plaque like warm water melting ice. Coming in at number 2 is Ceylon cinnamon powder. Now, this isn't the regular cassia cinnamon you usually find at grocery stores. The distinction isn't just a nuance, it's absolutely crucial for both effectiveness and safety, and it could mean the difference between healing and harm. Imagine years of arterial plaque hardening into something like concrete. For many, that's a terrifying thought, a solid blockage that seems irreversible. But what if a daily dose of the right cinnamon could turn that concrete back into wet cement, making it pliable enough for your body to process, break down, and naturally remove through your liver and kidneys while you sleep? That's precisely what Ceylon cinnamon does. The Diabetes Care Journal published a landmark study that should have been front-page news, showing that people over 70 who consumed just 2 teaspoons of Ceylon cinnamon daily reduced their arterial stiffness by a remarkable 23% in just 8 weeks. And arterial stiffness is directly correlated with dangerous plaque buildup that causes heart attacks and strokes. What makes Ceylon cinnamon so incredibly special is a compound called cinnamaldehyde, which acts like a molecular key that specifically unlocks calcium deposits in your arteries. During sleep, particularly between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., your liver ramps up production of special enzymes called matrix metalloproteinases. These enzymes are your body's natural plaque busters, but here's the problem. They can't work on hardened, calcified plaque. It's like trying to cut steel with scissors. They need the plaque to be soft and pliable, and that's exactly what Ceylon cinnamon achieves overnight through a process called enzymatic degradation. Now, let's talk about that crucial distinction, Ceylon versus cassia. Cassia cinnamon, the type commonly sold, contains high levels of coumarin, a compound that can be toxic to your liver, especially when taken in therapeutic doses. This is why many people are warned against consuming too much cinnamon. But here's the good news. Authentic Ceylon cinnamon contains up to 250 times less coumarin, making it completely safe for daily consumption, even at the higher amounts needed for its incredible therapeutic effects. Sarah, a grandmother who loved baking, was heartbroken to learn her family's favorite cassia cinnamon might be harming her. She found immense relief when she discovered the safe, powerful alternative in Ceylon. When you add 2 level teaspoons of Ceylon cinnamon to your oatmeal, something remarkable happens at a molecular level. The cinnamon's powerful polyphenols bind with the oatmeal's beta-glucan fibers, creating a gel-like substance in your intestines. This combination acts like a highly sophisticated time-release system, slowly releasing the active compounds throughout the entire night, maintaining steady blood levels for up to 10 hours. This sustained release is critical because plaque softening isn't an instant fix, it requires consistent exposure. To prepare it properly for maximum effectiveness, add your Ceylon cinnamon to your oatmeal after cooking, but while it's still very warm, around 150 degrees Fahrenheit. You can test this by touching the bowl. It should be hot but not burning. And here's a secret weapon to amplify its power. Stir in 1 tablespoon of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother. While it might sound strange, Japanese research published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry shows that this combination actually amplifies cinnamon's plaque softening effects by an astonishing 40%. The acetic acid in apple cider vinegar helps break down the calcium bonds in arterial plaque, working synergistically with the cinnamon to create what researchers call a dual-action plaque dissolution system that's more powerful than either ingredient alone. Make absolutely sure you're getting real Ceylon cinnamon from Sri Lanka. It should be tan-colored, almost like sand, not dark reddish-brown like cassia. It has a sweeter, more delicate flavor without the harsh bite of regular cinnamon that often makes you cough.
Store your Ceylon cinnamon in the freezer in an airtight container to preserve its volatile oils, and always buy from reputable suppliers who provide certificates of analysis showing coumarin levels below 0.004% to ensure both safety and effectiveness. This is more than just a spice. It's a gentle yet potent force transforming your arteries while you dream. But nothing, I mean absolutely nothing, compares to what our #1 powder does to your arteries overnight, a Japanese secret that could literally make bypass surgery obsolete. Are you ready to swap your regular cinnamon for Ceylon and give your arteries this gentle yet powerful nightly makeover? Share your thoughts below. But nothing, I mean absolutely nothing, compares to what our #1 powder does to your arteries overnight, a Japanese secret that could literally make bypass surgery obsolete.
What if a decades-old Japanese secret could literally dissolve the glue holding arterial plaque together, making bypass surgery a thing of the past for many? But nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, compares to what our #1 powder does to your arteries overnight, a Japanese secret that could literally make bypass surgery obsolete. The #1 powder you absolutely must add to your evening oatmeal is Nattokinase powder. When you hear what Japanese researchers discovered about this enzyme, kept secret from Western medicine for decades, you'll understand why some cardiologists are calling it the most important cardiovascular discovery of the last decade. Nattokinase is a powerful fibrinolytic enzyme extracted from natto, a traditional Japanese fermented soybean dish. It's the secret behind why people in certain regions of Japan have 85% less arterial plaque than Americans of the same age, despite factors that should theoretically increase heart disease risk.
Here's what's absolutely mind-blowing and will make you question everything you've been told about heart disease. Nattokinase is the only natural substance ever discovered that directly dissolves fibrin, the protein mesh that holds arterial plaque together like steel rebar holds concrete. And it does this while you sleep, without affecting your normal blood clotting ability during the day, which is why it's safer than blood thinners like warfarin. Dr. Hiroyuki Sumi, the brilliant researcher who discovered nattokinase, famously dropped it on a petri dish containing fibrin clots and watched in amazement as it created perfect clear zones where the fibrin completely dissolved in just 2 hours, something that would take the body's own enzymes days to accomplish.
When you take 2,000 FU, fibrinolytic units, of nattokinase powder mixed into your evening oatmeal, it continues working for 8 to 12 hours like a tireless cleaning crew, systematically breaking down the fibrin mesh throughout your entire arterial system. A groundbreaking study in hypertension research followed 89-year-old participants taking nattokinase every evening for 6 months. Ultrasounds showed their carotid artery plaque decreased by an average of 36.6%, with some seeing up to a 50% reduction. These were people doctors had written off. The mechanism is elegant. Nattokinase doesn't randomly attack plaque. It specifically targets aged, dangerous plaque while leaving healthy tissue alone, working like a smart bomb. It also supercharges your body's natural clot-dissolving enzyme, tissue plasminogen activator, TPA, by up to 400%.
The key to maximizing nattokinese's effectiveness is taking it with oatmeal, because the soluble fiber slows its absorption, creating a steady, sustained release throughout the night. Add exactly 1 teaspoon, containing 2,000 FU, of nattokinase powder to your cooked oatmeal when it's cooled to below 115 degrees Fahrenheit. Any hotter and you'll destroy the enzyme activity. Then mix in 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed for omega-3s and a 1/4 teaspoon of vitamin K2 MK7 powder, which works synergistically with nattokinase to ensure calcium removed from your arteries gets deposited in your bones, not elsewhere. Timing is absolutely critical. Take it exactly 3 hours before bed on a relatively empty stomach, as food proteins can interfere with absorption. You want it reaching peak activity during your deepest sleep phases, between 1 and 4 a.m., when your body does most of its arterial maintenance.
Ensure you're getting pure Nattokinase powder without additives or vitamin K1, which interferes with its action. It should have a slightly fermented, almost cheese-like smell. If it's odorless, it's likely overprocessed. Store Nattokinase in your refrigerator in an airtight container with a silica gel packet, and never buy more than a 2-month supply, as its potency degrades over time. This truly is the pinnacle of nightly arterial rejuvenation. Bạn có kinh ngạc trước tiềm năng của Nattokinase không? Nếu bí mật Nhật Bản này gây ấn tượng với bạn, hãy chia sẻ suy nghĩ của bạn trong phần bình luận. The transformation in your arteries when you embrace these powders is nothing short of miraculous, but truly lifelong heart health goes beyond just what you eat. What if true heart health isn't just about adding good things, but embracing a whole new way of living? The transformation in your arteries when you embrace these powders is nothing short of miraculous, but truly lifelong heart health goes beyond just what you eat. As we conclude our journey through these incredible ingredients, it's absolutely crucial to zoom out and talk about the bigger picture, your holistic blueprint for lifelong heart health. While these 5 powders are incredibly potent natural compounds, they are powerful tools, not a magic bullet. They work best and safest when integrated into a comprehensive approach to your well-being. First, a crucial medical disclaimer. These powerful natural compounds are not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or prescribed medications. Always consult with your doctor or a qualified healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet, adding new supplements, especially if you have existing health conditions, are pregnant, nursing, or taking prescription drugs. For instance, if you're on blood thinners like warfarin or aspirin, discussing nattokinase with your physician is absolutely non-negotiable, as its fibrin-dissolving effects are significant. Similarly, combining multiple anti-inflammatory agents from these powders might require careful monitoring with your doctor. Your health is paramount, and personalized medical guidance is essential. Now, let's build upon this foundation. Remember Maria, a vibrant 55-year-old who diligently added these powders to her oatmeal but still felt something was missing? She truly transformed her health when she understood that these powerful supplements worked best as part of a larger, balanced commitment to her overall well-being. Here are the other pillars.
A whole foods anti-inflammatory diet. These powders are super boosters, but they work best on a strong foundation. Prioritize a diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods. Cut down on refined sugars, processed foods, and unhealthy fats found in fast food. Instead, load up on leafy greens, colorful fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats like avocado and olive oil. Think of it as clearing the debris so your arterial repair crew can work unimpeded. 2. Regular movement. You don't need to run a marathon. Even something as simple as a brisk 30-minute walk daily can dramatically improve circulation, enhance nitric oxide production, and keep your arteries flexible, working synergistically with what these powders do overnight. Find joy in moving your body. 3. Effective stress management. Chronic stress is a silent artery destroyer. It drives inflammation, elevates blood pressure, and sabotages your body's natural healing.
Incorporating mindfulness, meditation, or even just deep breathing exercises for 10 minutes a day can create a calmer internal environment, allowing your body's natural healing processes to flourish. 4. Optimal hydration. Don't underestimate the power of pure water. Staying well hydrated ensures optimal blood viscosity, efficient nutrient transport, and proper kidney function, making sure these powerful compounds reach where they need to go and waste products are effectively removed. These 5 powders are incredible allies, but they truly shine when supported by a holistic lifestyle. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and making conscious choices every single day. Listen to your body, celebrate every small win, and remember, you are actively building a healthier, stronger heart for years to come. What's one holistic health habit you're excited to incorporate alongside these powerful powders? Share your goal below.
As we wrap up this journey, let's bring it all together, envisioning your arteries' revival story and the cumulative power awaiting you.
Imagine waking up, not just rested, but with arteries that feel years younger, all thanks to a simple nightly ritual. Is this the future your heart deserves? As we wrap up this incredible journey, let's bring it all together and envision your artery's revival story. You've just unlocked a deep understanding of 5 remarkable powders: ginger, cayenne, turmeric, Ceylon cinnamon, and Nattokinase, each a powerhouse on its own, but together an unstoppable symphony for your heart. Imagine the cumulative power: ginger calming inflammation, cayenne stimulating nitric oxide and plaque self-consumption, turmeric genetically reprogramming your arteries, Ceylon cinnamon melting hardened deposits, and Nattokinase dissolving the very glue that holds plaque together, all working synergistically, delivered precisely and sustainably by your humble bowl of oatmeal, while you enjoy the restorative power of sleep. Think of Mrs. Thompson, who, after embracing this nightly ritual, felt not just lighter and more energetic, but had her doctor remark on the remarkable improvement in her arterial scans, as if years of damage were being gently erased. This isn't just about adding powders to your oatmeal. It's about making a profound reinvestment in the future of your heart. It's about empowering your body to heal itself naturally every single night, giving you back vitality, peace of mind, and the freedom to live life to the fullest without the constant worry of cardiovascular disease. You are not just managing symptoms, you are actively rebuilding. So, which of these powerful powders are you most excited to try first? Remember, every small step you take towards nurturing your heart and its night shift is a giant leap towards a longer, healthier life. Embrace this knowledge, share it with those you love, and commit to giving your heart the nightly care it truly deserves.
Don't let this transformative information stop here. Be a part of our community dedicated to optimal health. What will you try first to transform your nightly sleep into your heart's greatest healer? Share your plan in the comments, subscribe for more transformative health insights, and share this video to help someone you love reclaim their vitality. Your journey to a healthier heart starts tonight. Thank you for watching, and remember, your heart is worth investing in.
Imagine waking up, not just rested, but with arteries that feel years younger, all thanks to a simple nightly ritual. Is this the future your heart deserves? As we wrap up this incredible journey, let's bring it all together and truly envision your artery's revival story. You've just unlocked a deep understanding of 5 remarkable powders: ginger, cayenne, turmeric, Ceylon cinnamon, and Nattokinase, each a powerhouse on its own, but together an unstoppable symphony for your heart. Think for a moment about the profound impact this nightly ritual can have. Imagine ginger, a gentle warrior, diligently calming inflammation in the background. Then cayenne, a fiery spark, igniting your body's innate ability to produce nitric oxide, literally helping to break apart plaque. Next, turmeric, a master architect, working at a genetic level to reprogram your arterial cells for healing. Ceylon cinnamon, with its sweet embrace, melting away those hardened deposits like ice under the sun.
And finally, Nattokinase, the ultimate cleaner, actively dissolving the very glue that holds dangerous plaque together. All these magnificent forces working in perfect harmony, delivered precisely and sustainably by your humble bowl of oatmeal, while you enjoy the restorative power of sleep. Think of Mrs. Thompson, who, after embracing this nightly ritual, felt not just lighter and more energetic, but had her doctor remark on the remarkable improvement in her arterial scans, as if years of damage were being gently erased, giving her a renewed lease on life. This isn't just about adding powders to your oatmeal, it's about making a profound reinvestment in the future of your heart. It's about empowering your body to heal itself, naturally, every single night, giving you back vitality, peace of mind, and the freedom to live life to the fullest without the constant worry of cardiovascular disease.
You are not just managing symptoms, you are actively rebuilding, reclaiming a future filled with vibrant health. This newfound understanding is your personal roadmap to a stronger, healthier heart. It's a testament to the incredible power within nature and within your own body. Don't let this transformative information stop here. Be a part of our community dedicated to optimal health, where we continue to explore groundbreaking ways to support your well-being. What will you try first to transform your nightly sleep into your heart's greatest healer? Share your plan in the comments below. Your insights and experiences inspire us all. If this video resonated with you, if it sparked a flicker of hope or a wave of excitement, then please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more life-changing health insights, and most importantly, share this video with someone you love. Imagine being the person who helps a friend or family member avoid a heart attack or stroke simply by sharing this knowledge. Your heart and theirs will thank you for it. Your journey to a healthier heart starts tonight. Thank you for watching, and remember, your heart is worth investing in.